Hi, good morning and welcome. For those of you that have never seen my videos before, my name is Scott. I'm the founder of easy3dbiz.com. Quite simply, we're an information clearinghouse. It takes all the information out there, all the websites that basically have a certain topic, summarize it, and find the real meaning behind the message. Today's video is about GMO foods. GMO foods are basically genetically modified foods, plants, seeds, where they inject into the DNA one part of a seed from another seed, and they basically introduce a new form of living organism into the DNA of a seed. That seed then grows into a plant or a vegetable, or basically food that you find in the supermarket. From my experience with GMO foods, when I first tried them, I got very, very sick. GMO falls into 9 general categories, and 3 of the categories that I tried were soybeans, canola, and there was another one which was peanuts. And I believe that peanuts were a Roundup Ready type peanut. And it could explain why a lot of people are becoming allergic to peanuts all of a sudden. 20 years ago, we never had anywhere near the number of allergies to peanuts that we do today. But when I took canola oil, which was a genetically modified canola oil, I got really, really ill. And I'd never had that happen before. When I went back to the organic variety of normal, non-GMO, no problems. If you're coming through YouTube, you'll see a link underneath this video. It goes into an in-depth article which has all the information. It also leads to another video that shows scientific research, documented information. These are with pictures done by a professional scientist. There's also more science research being done on the dangers of GMO foods. And one of the very interesting things that came across in my research was one of the biggest consumers of GMO foods, especially corn, is the people that live in Africa. And one research study showed that approximately one person on this farm, out of a bunch of farmers that were eating GMO food, would die per month. And the study also showed that when they fed cattle and livestock GMO corn and GMO livestock feed, the livestock died within 24 to 48 hours. They just died instantly, almost. But when they went back to the non-GMO corn or the non-GMO feed, the livestock were healthy, and they never had any health problems, and they never ended up dying. So this is just one study among many, and hopefully among many, many more studies to come in the future showing the dangers of GMO foods. Currently I reside here in Malibu in the United States of America, where we don't have the GMO foods labeled. Right now there's a proposition, I think it's Proposition 34, it's being put to the ballot in November, where the people are going to have a vote. They're going to say, do you want your food genetically, do you want genetically engineered food labeled, yes or no? And there's going to be a vote on that this November. So I know in Europe, all the genetically engineered modified foods have all got labels on them to let people know of the dangers, basically, what you're eating. But over here, we don't have that right now. It's not on any of our foods. And so hopefully the measure will pass, but more and more studies are coming to light that genetically modified foods are very dangerous and not very good for us. Basically, one of the main makers of GMO foods is Monsanto's. And when they first started introducing GMO foods, they would say, well, GMO foods are going to increase the nutrients in our foods. They're going to basically take care of the hunger problem in Africa. They're going to, solve world hunger, things like that. But that hasn't materialized. I think those were just big promises when they were just trying to get permission to, introduce their GMO foods. And there's a whole bunch of other studies showing problems with Roundup Ready foods. For example, they would have a crop that was Roundup Ready, resistant to pesticides. What would happen is the cows would eat the Roundup Ready crops. A Bt toxin, which is a very, very bad toxin for the body, would end up in the cow's stomachs. People would drink the milk of the cow, and they would have this Bt toxin inside of them. And one of the very, very big problems with this was that people that were pregnant, ladies that were drinking milk from cows that were taking Roundup Ready crops, they found that the pregnant women had high levels of Bt toxin in their babies and in their bodies. So there's a lot of dangers here related to GMO foods. And once again, click the link. If you're coming through YouTube, there's an article under here. It goes into in-depth research. You can find all the scientific information. There's more and more studies coming online about this topic. But I encourage all of you to buy organic where possible. Take organic foods. You'll feel a lot more better. Some of you that may have allergies, you may find that the allergies are coming from GMO foods, because the GMO foods affect the bacteria in the stomach, and they create a stomach irritation, which is one of the main problems with GMO foods. Well, thank you for watching. Wish you all a great day ahead, and thank you once again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.